Hello, Cancer, and welcome back to the Mirrored Veil Tarot. Today I'll be reading for your sign, Cancer, for the week of July 14th through the 21st. First, let's start by cleansing the cards and setting silent, mindful intentions. Okay, Cancer. So I'm going to be pulling two Celtic crosses, one for you, one for the person in your energy. We'll also pull some clarifiers and see what is going on with you and your person for the week of July 14th through the 21st. All right, the heart of the issue for you, marriage. Of course, Cancer rules happy home life. Crossing you, is the Four of Cups. Okay. So maybe a little, wishing the grass or thinking the grass is greener. The root cause is this Five of Cups down here. Recent history, recent past. Four of Pentacles, holding on tightly to resources. Crowning you is the Hierophant, the rules. Near future. Six of Swords. Moving on. I don't know why I was thinking that was the Eight of Swords, which would be denial. I don't know. Let's see if that comes up. Your energy is the Two of Swords. You're feeling like you have some choice to make. Your person's energy is the Six of Cups. So they're coming in very nostalgic about the past. Okay, hopes and fears. There it is. What did I say? Eight of Swords, denial. Final outcome, the Six of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck energy, the Nine of Wands. And this is a very good place for you to be in, because I'm getting a sense that you have a happy relationship, but something is making you feel like life would be better if. So this underlying energy of, let me just take stock of everything that I have right now. I think that this is very wise of you. All right, let's see what's going on with your person, and then we'll pull clarifiers and find out what's really going on. Okay, the heart of the matter for them is Ace of Pentacles. Maybe they've got a new job offer or something. crossing them is the Ten of Swords. Is it possible that they got a new job offer in another state and you're not able or willing to follow? Oh no, that's for some of you. The root of the matter is this Ten of Cups, this happy life. They're thinking that if they took this new job offer, you guys would be happier because you'd have more money. Recent past, Ten of Pentacles. Crowning. Eight of Cups, moving on. Near future, the Sun. Their role is the Knight of Wands. Your role is the Six of Wands. Victory and their passion. Hopes and fears, the Chariot. Final outcome, wow. They're holding on to resources where that's what was in your recent past. Okay, bottom of the deck energy. There it is. A heartbreak. It doesn't feel like they were cheating on you with another person. This does feel very job, money related. Okay, let's find out what's going on with this marriage here. This Four of Wands, this happy, joyous life. Clarify the Four of Wands with Judgment. Ace of Wands. Oh, sneaky behavior. Okay. All right, so it looks like something did come in and disrupt your happy home. All right, and you were feeling very taken for granted, and you are wondering, like, what if I hadn't gotten with this person? What if I had? What if the grass is greener? Let's clarify the Four of Cups with the King of Swords, the Seven of Wands, the Empress. Yeah, you're standing in your truth. But you are kind of like looking at the past as like you're missing the forest for the trees. Like, yes, what's done is done, but there's stuff waiting for you, you know. Let's clarify this Five of Cups with the Moon, the Two of Pentacles, and the Ten of Cups, which is what is at the root of your person's reading. Excuse me. Needed to take a sip of something because my throat's getting all dried out. I think it's because the incense smoke keeps blowing this way. Not complaining. Glad that we've got that constant cleansing of the energies here. Okay, I just read something very similar for Gemini. It's, you know, it feels like you've got this decision to make, right? Because that's your energy right now. You feel like you've got this decision to make between trying to make your house work and the unknown. All right, let's clarify this Four of Pentacles in your recent past with Knight of Cups, the Star card. Yeah, there you are. Take an inventory of everything. Yeah, I mean, you really love this person. You really love this person, and something happened, disrupted your happy home. And this was what you wanted. You thought that this was your wish fulfillment, and do you start over and with someone new and try and figure out how to make this happy home, or do you try and figure out how to keep the happy home that you had, that the foundation got rocked? All right, the Hierophant, let's clarify that with the Three of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, the Six. Yeah. You are birthing something new. It feels like this marriage has been over, and you are trying very hard to move on, to get to a place of victory over this pain, and you're relying very heavily on, this is how it should be. Like, your partner is not supposed to cheat on you. Your partner is not supposed to take job offerings in other states without talking to you first. Your partner is not supposed to disrespect you. All right. Unless you've done something absolutely despicable and disrespectful. Okay. Six of Swords. Clarify that with the Two of Wands, the Three of Pentacles, the Three of Wands. Yeah, you're moving on. You've reflected on everything that needed to be reflected on. You've looked at what worked, what didn't work, what your role was, what their role was, and you're just like, I'm just moving on. But something has brought this back to your attention where you're feeling like, oh, you're scared. Aww, sweet little Krabby Patty. You are scared that if you choose to get involved with someone new, that they're just going to hurt you again, and is it just safer to stay single? Oh, my sweet little Krabby Patties. Here's the thing. You were just with the wrong person. That's all. And you've learned the red flags. You've learned all this stuff. Okay, so this Two of Swords, and you feel like you have to make a choice. Let's clarify that with Ace of Pentacles, the Tower, and the Eight of Pentacles. You're feeling like it will just be safer for you to focus on your work right now. And there might actually be some kind of, that might be what's coursing through you right now, and like bringing up all of these tensions, is that there might be some kind of upheaval going on at work. Everything's kind of like in a state of disarray right now, and that is what Mercury retrograde does. It kind of like, it's like shake and bake, it puts everything in this boiling pot, shakes it up, and then it like disperses it, and you just kind of like find your new normal afterwards. Yeah, but it looks like you're going to be fine because you're a good hard worker, and you adhere to the rules. They tell you don't do this, you don't do it, You do have a tendency to ask for forgiveness instead of permission, which is probably a really good idea. And plus you're so charming, you can get away with it. So now your person, they're bringing up all of these feelings of nostalgia. Clarify that by the King of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Four of Swords. This relationship, it meant a lot to you. You learned a lot from it. You're sad that it's over, but it is dead. And this person, whether they've actually come through or it's just a remembrance of them, because sometimes just because we're reading for this other person. It doesn't mean that they're necessarily in your life right now. It could be like a past person, a remembrance of them. They're in your energy. Their memory is in your energy. Their energy is in your energy. Somehow you guys have an energetic connection, and that's why they're coming through for you. All right, your hopes and fears is this 8 of Swords, which is interesting because like you are afraid that you are you're afraid that this is all in your head, and you're hoping that it's all in your head. Clarify the 8 of Swords with 5 of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, the Hanged Man. Yeah, you do have this like whole dichotomy of things going on right now, because you know this relationship did leave you very much left out in the cold, and it's the dichotomy of, do I rush on into something else, or do I just stay here for a minute? Final outcome for you, Cancer, is the 6 of Pentacles. Clarify that with the Page of Swords, the 8 of Cups, and the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, you might have like recently run across your ex's socials, and it may have brought back a lot of, you know, this pain of what you had to go through to move on from them. But, you know, the Queen of Pentacles, that energy is very much like, I'm good right here. So, you know, a little bit more movement than the Hanged Man, but you know, you focusing on your money right now is it's good. It's healing, you know, and the love will come. Right now, I think it's time for you to focus on self-love, you know, what that looks like. Bottom of the deck for you is Temperance. So, you know, trusting that karma is going to come about and bring about the person that you that you were designed to be with. Okay, so let's clarify this Ace of Pentacles in this person in your energy. Clarify this Ace of Pentacles at the heart of their issue with the Devil, the 5 of Pentacles, and the Death card. Yeah, this is over. Any new beginnings that you guys were even flirting with, there's nothing there. This is a memory. All right, this 10 of Swords that's crossing them. Let's clarify that with the Strength card, the 9 of Swords, the King of Pentacles. Okay, so this person is going through, and there could be several different, I feel like I'm reading for several different stories out there. One where this person, you two are not in communication, and this is just like a memory that you've been dealing with that's brought up some emotions, like maybe you had a dream. And then there's another set of people who your ex has actually come back, and they're looking for money. They want some money. You were a source of stability for them in the past. They're in over their eyeballs in debt, and they are very slowly and meticulously trying to whittle away at your hard outer shell to get into that soft gooey middle and get some money out of you. Okay, the root of the issue, 10 of Cups. Clarify that with 7 of Cups, 3 of Wands, and 8 of Pentacles. They see that you've been burying yourself in work. They're still exploring all of their options, and they're networking. They're trying to get money from anyone and everyone. So all of the tactics that they're using on you, they're using on other people right now as well. If any of these storylines resonate for you, please drop a comment. Tell me what's going on. I love to hear the tea. All right, 10 of Pentacles in their recent past. Clarify that with the 2 of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, and the King of Cups. They're trying to make it look like they are doing better than they actually are, because they know how you are, you know, you were holding things, you know, really tight to your chest. And they know that you can see through them. So they're trying some different tactics to try and get some money out of you. All right, crowning your person is this Eight of Cups. Clarify that with the Emperor. Oh, that's the Hierophant. Well, you know, whatever. And this Eight of Swords and the Four of Swords. Yeah, they're banking on you being completely mind fucked right now, because they just like came out of nowhere. And they're gonna, you know, oh, it was never over for me. I've always loved you. All right, the Sun in their near future. Clarify that with Eight of Wands, the Two of Swords, and the High Priestess. Yeah, here you are. They're hoping that they can just like inundate you with all of this information, and you'll let go of your intuition and you won't remember who they actually are. And they're coming in all happy and sunshiny and all of this stuff, but really, like I've said before, the Sun can be like happy, innocent joy, or it can also be like, oh my gosh, I've just been so burnt by my day in the sun. Yeah, they're hoping that they can come in with enough like messages, and you know, if they've got you constantly answering like text messages, inbox messages, all of this stuff, and they've got all of this, it doesn't give you enough time to process each of them. It doesn't give you enough time to consult your intuition. So just be careful of that. Yeah, and they're coming in like hot and heavy. They're just like, ooh, love bombing you, Cancer. Clarify that with, what did I say? Knight of Swords. Yeah, they're pulling out all the stops. They're even using the truth. You know, they're even like, yes, I did that, but it's because blah, blah, blah. And I've been to therapy and we've really worked on that. And oh my gosh, I realized how much of a fool I've been, because we were so good together. Remember how good we were together? And oh my gosh, I just want to get you in the bed right now. Oh, I can't control myself. Don't believe any of it. They're saying it to a million other people. Okay, this Six of Wands, that's your energy, because you're like, I fought hard to get over this. All right, clarify that with, yeah, the Three of Cups, the Five of Wands, the Page of Wands. Yeah, like you saw that your person just like goes around handing their love out to everyone and anyone, and you worked, you know, you fought for this relationship for so long, and you're just like, you know what? Me walking away is the biggest victory ever. And it is. Yeah, their hopes and fears, the Chariot. They know that this is already dead. Like, you guys have already, these came screaming out. Ace of Wands, the Tower, and the Star card. Yeah, they want you to forget that this ever happened, of course. They're going to try and blind you with their science and their magic sticks of love and all of this stuff, and you know, oh, my sexy moves, and pretend like they are your wish fulfillment. But the truth of the matter is, you've moved on. You've moved on. You graduated. So their final outcome is you sitting over here holding your money tight to your chest. Let's clarify that with the World card. Temperance, Wheel of Fortune. Hello, Cancer. I'm not worried about you. I'm not worried about you. You're just sitting there all, you know, regal and beautiful and shit, and they're like down here like, please, may I have some more, sir? And you're just like, nope. You're going to be fine. Oh, my sweet Krabby Patties. You're going to be fine. Yeah, this Wheel of Fortune, the Chariot, Temperance, the World. I mean, how many other ways can we say it's over? It's done, dog. There's nothing left. You are barking up the wrong tree. They are barking up the wrong tree, Cancer, if they think they're going to get you back with these silly love offerings. You know better. You know better, because you sit back. You watch. You know. You know how unpredictable the tides are. Yep. Karma is on your side, baby cakes. Yep. All right, Cancer. Well, I cannot wait to see how everything plays out for you next week. In the meantime, like, share, subscribe, hit that bell notification so that you know when I'm posting your next reading, which will be next week. In the meantime, stay blessed, Cancer.